Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a brand new trailer for the Mandalorian spin-off series Boba Fett. Obviously these are all Star Wars characters. If you haven't seen the Mandalorian, they have 2 seasons on Disney Plus, and it's really good. You should definitely check that out. And Boba Fett is a character from the prequel series that came out in the early 2000s. Yes, from the early 2000s, I believe. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I'm a very recent Star Wars fan, maybe in the last 10 years. So, diehard Star Wars fans out there, please, I respect it. So, this is a spin off series that spun out of The Mandalorian Season 2. We'll talk a little bit more about The Mandalorian Season 2 at the end of this. So, let's get straight into this brand new Boba Fett trailer. It should be coming out this year, so let's go ahead and check it out. This looks so... Is that a crystal ball looking spider? Look at the dent in the...
I've heard otherwise.
Looks so cool. So cool. Definitely has the Star Wars music, the Mandalorian music.
That you sit on the throne of your former employer.
That's Jin, right? The Mandalorian. He's in this.
Ruled with fear.
Western style. Draw.
I intend to rule with respect.
He intends to rule.
You were always
So cool.
captains
That looks
under
good.
Jabba the Hutt.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial. Why speak of conflict when cooperation can make us all rich?
I like that yellow one.
What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
Fair question. I like those shields. It reminds me of Dune.
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
I wouldn't speak freely. I like that logo. Let me tell you, these Disney Plus series are no joke, right? They're changing what we know as TV. I mean, they're not technically on TV, but they are TV shows, right? But the amount of money they spend on these things, it's no joke. And was that the Mandalorian there I saw? When he said, I know you sat on the throne of your previous employer. I'm 150% sure that was him, his voice. And we saw like a piece of his armor on the left side. But what does he mean what does Boba Fett mean when he says he's going to rule? What did he say? He's going to rule fairly? Is that what he says? So he's here to take over, right? There was a post-credit scene at the end of The Mandalorian Season 2 when he killed the creatures that was already on the throne. So it was a hostile takeover from there. So I'd be interested to see how they handle that. He killed a lot of people in The Mandalorian Season 2. So I'm wondering how they're going to deal with that. I love the shields. It reminds me of Dune. Very cool. And at the end of The Mandalorian Season 2, that post-credit scene I was talking about, there was a little tag that says Boba Fett Season 2 coming December 2021. So I'm really excited to see this because I love The Mandalorian, right? And it makes me a little bit sad because I know The Mandalorian had some behind the scenes drama with the star of the show, Pedro Pascal. He ended up like walking off set while they were filming. I think it was in season 1 or season 2. I can't quite remember, but there was some behind the scenes drama, and the show is really good. And I think I was hearing that he wanted to take off his helmet more, because as the Mandalorians, they don't really take off their helmets, right? It's not best practice. That's not how they're creeds operate. But he, the actor, wanted to take it off more to show more of his face. That's what I heard. And I also heard that that's what caused the behind the scenes drama. So I'm not really, so with all of that, I'm just sad that the Mandalorian may be coming to an end, even though this spun out of it, which is good, right? I'm hearing that also the Mandalorian season 3, which should be coming probably next year or the year after, I'm hearing that that's going to be the last season of the Mandalorian. And that's so weird because it's such a good show, but at the same time, I'm thinking that the whole spoilers, the whole story of the Mandalorian season, the 2 seasons thus far, has been about the Mandalorian and the child, right? And at the end of this season 2, spoilers, they got separated temporarily. So how can they continue to tell stories if they're separated? And that's who we love as the fans, right? To see both of them together. So I kind of understand that the story is naturally coming to an end because he would have fulfilled his task, you know, to protect the child and to deliver the child. Spoilers, if you haven't seen season 1 or season 2 of The Mandalorian. But hey, I'm super excited to see Boba Fett. I love how it looks. It definitely has a signature Star Wars looks, and you know, the visuals and the landscapes are just going to look like exquisite. It's Star Wars. They're not reserving any cash, they're not holding back on the budget, they're just going all out. These things are basically 1-hour movies, right, that we're getting as a series. So it's going to be epic, I am sure, and I'm excited that the Mandalorian series is continuing with this Boba Fett spin-off. Have you seen The Mandalorian? Are you excited to see Boba Fett? Are you a die-hard Star Wars fan, or are you a newbie fan like me? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.